All right, everybody, welcome back to our Season 4 championship. We are going to get started with our speed round.
Welcome back, everybody. As cameras are getting into place, athletes are standing by. Mr. Swanson out there chatting it up with the old Rock Solid Reset team, making sure everything's going to be moving smoothly as the speed round getting ready to go in just a few minutes. Here's a look at the rules for the speed round. All athletes today are running all three stages. Top 15 athletes will be moving on to the finals tomorrow. Speed course here has got a time limit of 3 minutes 30 seconds. And it's going to be last obstacle completed and based on their time. So if they fall on an obstacle, the retry system is still in play. You have up to 3 attempts per obstacle within that time limit. But the number of fails do not count against you, just hurts your overall time. So speed trumps all here in the speed round. And back to the top of the order, same run order as before. Elena Smith going to be leading the charge. Swinging into action. Sideways here, going to go up and over, little underbar through the window we go. Half pipe attack-esque move, sonic curve more like. Into the ring swing overhead and splits the difference on the landing. Helena, A-OK, going to take the Tornado Alley over to the next bar. And the 2 rings in hand. Audience has been moved out to the exterior of the course now. Couple more big moves to make. Hold on tight, gonna link those moves through, dropping on down, sprinting to the buzzer. 44 seconds for Helena. Zuri Harrison stepping up. Standing by, waiting on the cue to go. And we're off single foot. Trampoline jump, no problem there at the start. Shimmy up and over, kick that wall a little bit, but it's A-OK. Can't knock it over. So double up on those rings. Powerful pulls to get through onto the vault box and leaning into the Tornado Alley, swinging around. Going with more of a lock-off tech on a couple of these moves. Tricky here on the dismount down. And Lachey's coming off of the pill. And under bar for the dismount, sprinting to the finish. Another 44.9. 44.91 for Helena, 44.98 for Zuri. And Lily Brown-John stepping up for her attempt on the speed round. A quick transfer off of the rings right away. No need for a backswing. Climbing up and over. Good underbar through. Speed is all about just that. How quick can you make these transitions? How fluid can we have these transfers? A little far forward on the step. Clearing the rings. But taking a fall. Quick reset there on Tornado Alley. Gonna adjust and keep moving on. Good save, didn't feel totally comfortable on the dismount. So able to kick back and adjust. Can we link these moves? Yes, we can, but we need one more backswing for the dismount down and over we go for the sprint. Crash landing. And the buzzer for Lily. 51 flat on her time. Avery Glanz ready to go, representing Obstacle Ninja Academy. over onto the rock wall to scramble across. Big bounce. It's going to be tough to tell where these athletes can really make up time. You can be quick through some of these transitions around the rings. Limit your backswings. See here, Avery trying to get that swing direction figured out. It's going to eat away at her time just a little bit. Into the trapeze toss. Trying to link these next few moves. That's a huge time saver, and 42.6 for Avery.
Yeah, puts her in first place so far. Great run. Like you said, saving a lot of time on those links.
Yeah, the continuous swing motion, something that has been pushing the athletes more and more. No longer can athletes take their time and take a lot of extra backswings, especially here in this speed division. Anne-Marie Lancaster on the move right now. A little bit of a short change on the jump. Quick 5-second break time and then getting right back to it. Gets that dismount down. Do we have the momentum for the turn? We do. Takes a couple back swings over. And up the toss across. Crane the top of the block. First throw, second throw. You can see how much that middle hold spins around like a helicopter propeller. And Marie, 54.7. Ashlyn Field coming out of Steel City Ninjas. And we're off. Striding her way through. Good scramble across the rock wall. Bouncing up, good trampoline bounce. A couple extra swings to get that direction figured out. Hold on tight here. Quick shoot through. Kicking up and over. Going to try to go for that underbar dismount to get the speed required for the dismount down. 37.8 for Ashlyn Field. All right, Lola Rukas. Lola coming out of the Ascend Obstacle Training Facility. Lola striding across the vault boxes. Big bounce up, nice catch. Whoa, my goodness, a little off axis. Gets the clear on one, but has to take the reset going into the Tornado Alley. Good save, a little scary on some of these landings, but Lola really showing us she's still got the heart for it, trying to link those moves. We're not done yet. And drop it on down. Lola Rukas, 57.6. It's all right, shake it off, keep on going. You got one more round to go. Really impressive still that some of these younger athletes made it into the finals. Some have a little bit more of a challenge based on heights and weights and whatnot. Still impressive work. Casey Griffith on the move right now. Casey coming out of the Ultimate Ninjas of Libertyville. Big bounce out, catching off angle a little bit. That's going to help assist her swing dismount onto the vault boxes. Transferring around the pillar. Taking that back swing. Again, just lines up just right in order to make sure that momentum is spot on. But here's the make or break for a lot of athletes. Can we get this linked through and the dismount down? We can, and diving for the buzzer, barreling over at 39.1. Nice job, Casey Griffith. And Kaylin Little on the move right now, representing Ultimate Ninjas of Libertyville. Shimmying up and over, gets that underbar, no problem through the window. Big bounce up. Looking for the swing through off of the rings, right into that tornado alley. Oh, missing the railing. That's okay. The truss padding is in play. That's going to salvage her swing around a little bit. Might slow her down some. Going to have to try to pick it up somewhere. Kicking the block away somewhat. Out to the trapeze. Link these through. Going to take a backswing to be sure about it. Don't want to have to take a reset entirely and taking the shoulder roll out. 44.7 for Kaylin Little. And Savannah Deschamps ready to go, representing Steel City Ninjas. Savannah on the move. Strong run in the hybrid. We'll try to keep that momentum going. 6th place overall in that hybrid round. The speed will add a lot to that overall position. Go around the other side of the pillar. How is that going to affect her swing? Really fighting that momentum to get readjusted to go in the direction that she wants to go. Big trampoline bounce up onto the trapeze, building up that momentum for these next few moves. What's it gonna be? Savannah Deschamps, here we go for the buzzer. Belly flop to finish, 38.03. Up now is going to be Annabella Heinrichs, coming out of the Arc Ninja Gym. Striding through. Handles that rock wall no problem. Good trampoline bounce up top to the rings. Dropping on down. I think that transition into the Tornado Alley could be an area the athletes eventually find a way to speed up. This is a tricky speed course, a lot of change of angles. Annabella looking for these last few laches. Great links here at the finish. There we go. Annabella getting a sub 40-second time, 38.6. Sydney Smith now steps up to the plate, representing the barn. Speed is the category she likes the most. Some really strong performances throughout the season in speed rounds specifically. Let's see how we go about figuring out this course. A lot of switcheroos and change of angles. Going now for that backswing here on the rings. Back and forth. We gets that dismount down off the vault box.
Yeah, Sydney's got a really big wingspan. She's got a lot of length. She uses it really well.
Needed that extra swing for the dismount. It's going to take away some of the time. 38.2 for Sydney Smith. And Peyton Myler, representing the Ninja Playground and Ninja Kids TV. Getting her climb up and over through the window. Trying to find the rings to transfer through. Ooh, hold on tight. Right into it. Finding the reach. With these next few moves, you can see how tough it can be as you're trying to go fast to change your direction all of a sudden. Good save, able to jump right off of that trampoline into the trapeze. Going to take a couple extra swings here to be sure about it. And linking those last few moves, nicely done. Finishing out 47.98 for Peyton. Up now, Charlotte Barrett representing Ascend Obstacle Training. Trampoline bounce for Charlotte. Here we go. Big bounce coming up. Single foot approach. No need. Take a big double-footed approach. Moving quick here. Getting some hang time. Ooh, not quite the swing she wanted. Able to recognize that and adjust right away. Shimmy around. Find that swing into the next two handrails. Round and up to that pillar we go. Hold on tight. Almost got it in one. And onto the buzzer. 43.6 for Charlotte. Up now is going to be Olivia Lopez, representing Obstacle Ninja Academy. Oh, take a second here, and we'll make sure this is set correctly.
So they're going to be scored on all 3 rounds, combined scores, and so it's 50 points for first, 49, 48, and all the way down, subtracting by 1. If you win all 3 rounds, you can have a max score of 150.
There we go, trying to make her way through right now. Getting the rings in hand. Hold on tight. Kicking off. Big throw off of the first ring. That's a huge skip there. Athletes taking notes.
If she can link this whole lane, it would be huge, Strat.
Ooh, diving for the buzzer.
First place, Olivia Lopez.
36.15. And that ring move. That is a solid skip right there, man.
That was a massive difference.
Well, Grace Gordon ready to go. Also representing Obstacle Ninja Academy. Speed's the category that she likes the most to compete in. Quick shimmies over the top. Fancy footwork across the curve.
Strong work on the rings there.
Good high grab on the Tornado Alley. Is going to have that momentum lined up just right. Going for the skip as well. One-handed grab and switches through. Makes the clean move into the trapeze lane. What's it going to be?
If she can link this, Strat, it's going to be huge.
The dismount, we're there, and diving for the buzzer. No need to head dive out of that. 31.9. Woo. All right, Adelina Messier, onto the wall we go. Striding up and over. Across the sonic curve. Doubling up on a few rings as needed. Good dismount down onto the vault boxes around that Tornado Alley. Hold on tight. 2 rings in hand. Monkey bars her way across. Smooth moves. No need to take a lot of extra backswings. Kicking off the block, though, for some extra push power before heading on to that last trapeze lane. Big high swing into it, making sure we got that dismount down in sub 40 seconds for Adelina Messier. Up now, Corinne Capriati coming out of the Gravity Forge. Single step off that trampoline. Quick shimmy up and over. Keeping the footwork working out in her favor. Switching to one ring. Taking a backswing as needed. 2 rings in hand. Lining up that next transfer through. Good landing. Frames on top of the box. Be sure about it. And a quick link to dismount down. And another sub 40 second time. 36.63. Third place right now for Corinne. Kenzie Hughes standing by. Representing Ultimate Ninjas Libertyville. And she's off. Quick little hop off that trampoline. Underbar through. Striding across, up and in. Ooh, a little bit of a slipped grab on the ring. And we're back into action. Still able to get some quick moves through. It's not over yet. Changing the angle here. Kicking across. Little toe clip on the trampoline, but staying focused on where she needs to go next. Trying to link these moves across. Good underbar boot scoot out of there. And okay, right at 41. Took a hard fall, but able to shake it off. Keep driving on. Nice run from Kenzie. Mila Getting. Standing by, representing Jungle Gym. Right into it. Up and over. Hard fall there, but thankfully double stacked pillows. Changing the angle as we swing our way through. Swinging around, nice high grab on Tornado Alley. Makes that transition a little easier. One backswing to help get through. Up and in, trying to link what we can. Sub 40 second time. Barely getting by on that one. Nice work, 39.9. Making sure she's okay. Might have clipped her head on the underbar over behind the blue wall after the rock wall scramble. And Savannah Salinas stepping up, representing the Ninja Lair out of Las Vegas. Savannah's got that competitive background in all the OCR various distances, the 100-meter, 15K, 3K. Now she is looking to do a little bit more than just A-OK out there on the course here in the speed round. Good transitions through. Can we get this next reach? No problem. No backswing required. Making some smooth moves out there. Good tosses, good links. Gets that dismount down as well. And that's going to be a great time at 35.8. Puts her into second place in the speed round.
Yeah, second place. That's huge. 91 points. She was 9th on hybrid.
And Carrington Andrews swinging into action, coming out of Iron Sports. KK sprinting her way around the steps. Oh my goodness, one step off the trampoline and one-handed grab, full extension there. Quick transition, grabs the front ring before the back ring, but able to snake her way around, dude. Smooth moves out there.
Quick adjustments.
Going for these next few moves. This is going to be a close one again. It's a 33.6.
KK did a fantastic job of just adjusting on the fly in the moment. Her body wasn't lined up correctly, and she made a small kick or quick adjustment. What a run.
Wild moves out there, making it work. Peyton Fanot ready to go now.
Come on, Porter.
Porter, the pace setter. Trying to set that pace. Big bounce up. Looking for the backswing. One hand on, swinging around. Big back pull. What's it going to be? Going to try to kick out through. That's a good skip right there as well. No need for the backswing. Trying to power through these last few laches. Cut that corner and burn through to the finish. 35 flat. Nice run from Porter. Emma Pereira ready to go, representing the Jungle Gym. Emma on the move. Quick move through, up and over. Striding across. Twisted up around those first two rings, but straightens out. Or that dismount back down and around onto the Tornado Alley. Seems like this little corner here has been the make or break point where that shortcut could occur. Hold on tight.
Oh no, that's huge.
Shortchanged the dismount. Big arches and goes for the underbar dismount there and adjusts. 49.7 for Emma. Up now is Addie Herman, representing Vitality Obstacle Fitness.
Ready, 3, 2, 1, on you. Let's go, Addie, ready through.
And Addie Herman on the move. Quick little rock scramble up and over. Going to underbar through. Find the footing on the curve around. Big jump up and over. What's going to be? Single arm dismount. Nice catch on the corner of the block into that Tornado Alley. Taking a second here to line up this next dismount. Needs to take that extra backswing here to be sure about it. Huge up kick, bicycle kick, split the feet to help generate that extra momentum, but we want to be sure on that dismount. Takes that one more backswing and gets that sub 40-second time at 37.4. Up now is going to be Emily Keener, representing the Arc Ninja Gym. Emily on the move. Speed's her favorite category. Quick hand over hand tech onto the rock wall scramble. No problem around those curves, and just two rings, and to the third we get that quick dismount. That's a pretty huge skip there. Anytime you can cut out those backswings is huge. Needs one here for that dismount, kipping up and over. Back up to the trapeze bar lane. What's it going to be for the finish? One swing, two swings. There's that underbar scoot out and face first plant onto the platform. 34.1 for Emily Keener. Up now, Abby Clark standing by. Abby on the move. Scrambling up here, looking for that up and over. One hand on the bar, one hand on the rock wall. Gonna swing on through. Finding a couple of rings in hand. Needs one more backswing to straighten things out for the dismount down. Nice transition onto the Tornado Alley. Plenty of momentum here. Built up already for that backswing. Static reach out, fall forwards, make sure we cover that distance. And now these linked laches is tricky with that spinning middle hole, but Abby making it through no problem. 36 flat for Abby Clark. Up now is going to be Kara McCarthy representing Surge Ninja. And we're off. Rocking the Send It shirt. Gotta go fast when you're rocking that gear. and down onto the trampoline, no problem onto the rings, going for 2. Third one in hand, great set of the hips, making sure the momentum was already lined up the way she wanted it. Now the transition over onto these next few rails. Fighting for a couple extra seconds where we can. Back swing, up and over, try to link these last few moves. There's the dismount down, 36.4 for Kara. Up now is going to be Taylor Green representing the Arc Ninja Gym. Taylor on the move. Let's see what the tech's going to be. Quick up and over off the rock wall. Quick double steps here and there on the steps. Couple extra moves on the ring swing is going to be A-OK. Want to make sure you are lined up just right. Nice transition out of the Tornado Alley onto the rails. Kicking out sideways to make sure we got that momentum built up for heading onto the trapeze and try to clean this up at the finish. No extra backswing required. Taylor Green,
close.
33.06.
Second place in the speed. 33, Strat.
Man, everybody's just finding their own shortcuts, their own way of trying to get through this quicker and quicker. Akshara Papu on the move. Akshara up and over. Striding across. Good leap out onto the rings. Tries to dismount. Thinks about it. Goes back for one swing to be sure. Good catch on that next set of rails.
Oh, she's getting real hung up here.
It's okay. Able to dial this in. Pushing off the wall. One backswing should be all she needs and wants to link these last few moves for the dismount down. Nice job and dive into the buzzer at 38.1. All right, Lily Barrett representing Ascend Ninja Training. Up and in. Over the wall we go. Big bounce up. Hold on tight. My goodness, the hang time there. Going around the pillar here to the front side. Back swing here to be sure about it. Going up and in, going to try to link these moves through. It's going to be 35.9. Nice job. Up now representing Momentum Movement Academy, Nora Brown John.
Down to our final 2 runners here.
Here we go. Single step off the trampoline up onto the rock wall scramble. Quick underbar through, looking for this sonic curve approach. No problem here. Double bounce on that trampoline. Okay, going from way back downtown, skipping that last ring. Nora's been one known for making some smooth moves through. Good set on the outside, but needs that backswing. Thought we could have had it, but wanted to take one more swing to be sure about it. It's going to come down to the wire here. It's going to come down to the Lachey's. Can we get that dismount down? We can, and diving for the buzzer at 32.3. What a run from Nora.
Yeah, she's going to be feeling good about that run. Puts her into second on the speed round. Final runner, Isabella Folsom.
And representing the barn, Isabella Folsom. Going to close things out here in the speed category. Off the trampoline we go. Quick moves up the rock wall. Fancy footwork across the sonic curve. Couple rings in hand. Going to take one more backswing to be sure about it. Drop it on down and around the corner we go. Here's the, oh no, off angle swing here, getting hung up.
Yeah, she's real hung up here.
Driving through, gonna have to fight for a couple extra seconds here to try to finish this out. Onto the Lachey line. Ooh, one more backswing, just gonna be sure about it as we finish things out. Isabella, 46.6. Great job to the women in the speed category. I'm gonna take a couple resets out there to change the course slightly, and we'll be ready for the men's category. We want to pull up the leaderboard here.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at where the leaderboard stands now after that round.
So great job to Grace Gordon taking first place in the speed category. Really helped her overall position in the leaderboard. Took 28th in hybrid, but that first place spot bumped her up to 14th overall. The points are cumulative, not averaged. So as you gain points throughout these 3 rounds, the top 15 will be moving on to tomorrow. Carrington, Lily, Nora, those are your top 3 right now in the 90s. Handful in the 80-point division, and a few with 70 points for facing that burnout round in a bit. I think they're talking over some rules right now for the gentlemen as they adjust a couple obstacles.
You have completed the first section. If you failed it,
We'll follow along at home. Pull open the Ninja Sport Network YouTube page and follow along the leaderboard on the website. The Season 4 Championship. Currently in the semifinals. See who moves on to tomorrow.
The men are gonna take their walk through quickly. Try to finalize their plans here.
Swan, do we need this pit bill still, or what's up, big dog? What this is.
Here, it's similar, except they have those blocks at the beginning and they have the blocks. Other than that, I think it's about the same.
So we're gonna step away for a minute, take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough, or fast, or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
ninjasportnetwork.com and click the store link in the header to check out our newly revamped store. We've got all kinds of great products, t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, blankets. They're a big hit. The holidays are coming up, just saying. Also, I have a baby to feed, so please buy something. NSC merchandise available now on our store.
Climb up action. I'm glad I got a warp wall on a speed course finally.
Yep.
They don't see that too often anymore.
Yeah, not often, big dog.
No, nobody likes warp wall.
Yo, what's up? It's Electric Enzo, and I'm here to tell you guys why you should subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you love Ninja Warrior, you will absolutely love the Electric Enzo YouTube. I post new Ninja Warrior themed videos every week, along with a new short every single day. These videos span from Ninja Warrior game shows, to challenges with Ninja Warrior champions, to learning new skills and flips. This channel is built for the Ninja Warrior superfan of all ages, so go hit subscribe today for some electric content.
Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Ninja Master, because scoring your competition shouldn't be an obstacle. It's a Libre Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, helping children and families in need. Consider donating today. Biaggi Bros, a full-service logistics company with 3PL and supply chain solutions nationwide. Silent Ninja, custom ninja holds for your gym or backyard. Remember, the K is silent. DGS Ninja, the obstacle supplier with product lines designed by some of the best ninjas in the world. Ocean Needs Everyone, the nonprofit organization dedicated to helping save our oceans. Olo, the shoe company striving to make the best footwear for the biggest movement sports. Check out their Sapien X shoes in adult and kid sizes. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, check out one of the most unique competitions in one of the most beautiful locations, coming August 2025. Slap Chalks, always within reach, no sweat. Check out their new Obsidian Pro line. And Bucket of Chalk, our official chalk sponsor. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today. All right, so we're going to head back down to the floor here where our next athletes are standing by. We're going to turn things over for the men.
Here we go. Andreas Johnson representing Obstacle Academy. Standing by. Things have been adjusted swiftly out there. We are almost ready. Speed round's a fun one. Always interesting to see how the athletes can find the shortcuts. This one's gotten extended just a little bit. No dive onto a pit pillow for the buzzer on of this one. They got to make their way up the warped wall to finish this course out, which I love to see. You don't get to see the warp wall in action much anymore nowadays in these kind of gym competitions. You'll see it on A&W utilized a lot. I mean, that's like the iconic finish to the qualifying round, and typically in stage one. Oh, well, always in stage one. I don't think there's been a A&W without a warped wall as of yet.
So Andreas Johnson right now getting iced here.
Was this a cake factory? A lot of icing going on. David Wright's not out here. Was his cake? Too much icing going on right now to Ganji.
Is Arnold Schwarzenegger in the building?
Ice
Because
to
it's
meet
an
you.
ice age.
What killed the What killed the ninjas run? The ice age. Everybody
chill.
Oh, where's Matt Eisman right now? He'd be be critiquing our Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonations. Not sure what the holdup is.
Yeah, not sure. I know we needed 30 seconds like 2 minutes ago. So we'll see.
Looks like the Rock Salt team just finalizing a few more things out there. Make sure this course is going to stay attached.
It's a rare hunter sighting on stream. There we go.
Where'd he go? The man behind the lens. Keeping things in focused. Andreas Johnson repping that Obstacle Academy, and here we go, scrambling over that rock wall up and through the window. Nice curve around the Sonic curve. 2 rings, 3 rings. There we go. Quick double tap off the vault boxes. Tornado Alley has been extended out just a bit. Down on to those few moves. Dropping back in. Big leap up on to these laches. These bars have been extended out a little bit off angle. Peel out number 1. He's okay, gonna bounce up. And catching through, good dismount down, takes a couple bound steps up and around that curve, up into that warp wall to finish things out. Andreas, 48.7. Up now is going to be Luke Dillon, coming out of the Obstacle Ninja Academy. On we go. Oh, won't take a backswing here. Be sure about it. Good launch. Throwing a lot of power into the early portion of his run. Backswing into this one. My goodness, what a toss there. Don't need all the rings. Don't use them. Got to go up and around. Big pull up and over, taking a different route. Full extension out on that catch, coming off that trampoline. Can we get the big pull through? We can for the off-axis throw. Bounds again across those rails. Up that wall we go. It's going to be about 42 seconds. 41.6 for Luke Dillon. And gets the penguin slide out of there.
That's a nice touch.
Watch out for the static shock walking up to any pillars. And Max Celebra representing the Jungle Gym. Ready to go. Striding across, 1 foot on the trampoline. Kipping up and over. Big bounce up and off to the side. Good flow into the course so far. Ooh, okay, Mr. Celebra, link it up. Link it up, my friend. We're going road Max Celebra. Up that warp wall, what's it gonna be? This man knew he had to perform out there. Oh my goodness, 32.9.
Absolutely flawless run. Every single move he attempted to make, executing to perfection, Strat.
Wow, dude, max speed out there. That was very smooth.
Wow, indeed. Let's see how it stacks up.
Mr. Michael Matthews representing the Movement Lab San Dimas. Gonna try to follow suit. Up we go, big pull through off that second ring. Trying to power through what we can. Swinging up and over. Ooh, little miss on the hand grip. Big drop down, back up and out on to this off angle toss across, nicely done. And now the run up the warp wall, here we go. One hand, two hand to the top. 34.73 for Mr. Michael Matthews. Weston Boswell representing Rise at the warehouse.
Little missed exchange there. They'll have to fist bump afterwards.
Fist bump in spirit. The intention was there. And here we go, Weston on the move. Swinging across, good scramble. A little bit of a safety vault up and over the blue wall there. Out and around, full extension. Ooh, getting a little bit of a loss of momentum here on the pillar crossing. Getting into a little bit more of a hang up. Try to find our dismount down. Off angle throw. Ooh, and gets the link dismount. Nice job. Striding up to the buzzer at 47.4 for Weston Boswell. And next up, Seth Lambert, representing the backyard and all the other Colorado ninjas out there. Up and over the wall. Big kip. Up and out. 2 swings is all it needs. 2 rings, that is. Kicks over. Going for that back move here. Backside of the pillar. One more backswing. Off angle throw for the landing. Nice work. Sprinting to the top. Great climb of 36.4 for Seth Lambert. Evan White standing by right now. Representing Obstacle Academy. Up and over the wall. Evan, speed rounds are his favorite kind of courses to run. Taking his backswing here, looking for the timing. Going up and over. Going to go ahead and skip that small hold. Up and swing around. Oh, we're getting spun around a bit. His angle kind of off a bit. He's still fighting for it, though.
Oh, no. This is disastrous for Evan right here.
Well, he's okay. Still hanging tight. And gets the clear at 54.2. Getting really hung up on that spinning pill. And takes the slide down.
Yeah, he knows it.
And Loic Fortier knows he's got his work cut out for him. Gonna be moving quick here, up and over. Striding through, looking for that trampoline. Big reach out, just misses. And the ring pops out of his hand. Unfortunate there. Oh, it's tough when you know you got to try to go quick. That's when the mistakes start to pile up. He's still fighting on. Just trying to straighten out that swing for the dismount down. Remember, speed trumps all here, so it's not so much about the number of falls you take. It just adds to your overall time. Hands are good. Lord trying to find a ray A way to swing it through here a little differently. And gets those linked swing throughs coming off the balance and climbing up to the top. And 56.9. Shake it off, young man. You'll be all right. I know how a lot of these athletes are going for broke out there right now. Sometimes when your runs don't come together the way you want them to, just learning experiences for later on. Gavin Obie standing by, representing the Surge Peabody Gym. Striding across, looking for these rings on the wall. Up and over we go. Scrambling through right now. Big extension, full on splayed out. Took a couple swings, but off to the side. Unfortunate. He's got to wait a second. Now he's going to adjust. And kipping out. Nice links here. Gavin trying to salvage for that one little hiccup. And does so by almost getting a sub 40-second time. 40.8. Rory Jago standing by, representing Canada, coming out of Momentum Ninja. And here we go, big step across. Bypassing that first ring, underbar through, over the blue wall, and now into those steps. Looking for these next few rings, first two. All you need. Nice fall onto that Tornado Alley, slowing down just a little bit. Getting to the corner. Utilizing the pillar to just kick on off the wall. No extra hold required. And striding across. It's really good time for Rory at 32.7, taking first place right now in speed. A huge shortcut, risking a reverse cat dismount off of the pillar, saves him some time. Aaron Majakamo on the go. Quick tic-tac off the wall, gonna go ahead and just grab that second ring. Leaping up off to the side, full extension. Nice drop down onto the Tornado Alley block. Goes around the pillar. Let's see what we got figured out here. Doubling up. Okay, going from down low. Figuring out some new styles here. Some more athletes are finding their own ways to link through things. Really quick times as things are starting to pick up towards the tail end. 36 flat. Excuse me, 36.03 for Aaron. Brett Strong standing by. Pop from the crowd, a local athlete. Stated before, he coaches out of the Rock Solid gyms, but he's been barred from even coming to this building to see what they've been cooking out here. So Brett standing by.
Yeah, it's something they take very seriously out here at Rock Solid. Making sure everything's fair.
Let's see what we got cooked up here.
Brett had a really tough hybrid run. Really needs to make up for it here in these next two rounds.
You know, Brett's used to play baseball. Well, he's running around like he's trying to steal home plate right now.
Great move.
Woo! Look out on the way down. Nice work. Needs to get that swing just right.
Oh, the twist!
Oh, no. helicopter.
It
Not
was
the way you
so
wanted.
good, Strat.
Might as well just drop at this point because it's going to take you longer to figure out your swing.
Yeah.
The fails don't, I guess it's just out of principle. It doesn't want to give it up.
Oh, his run was so clean to that point, Strat. That's a big bummer.
Just goes to show how easy it can happen, man. Ooh, peeling out. Brett still fighting through it. Striding up and showing that heart, not giving up there.
Oh, and so this is gonna be a tough result for Brett here in this semifinals. But I do not want it to take away from the season that he had. He was very consistent throughout the year, multiple finals, and it was a really good year. Still, we have the burnout left, but it probably seals his fate for this year's championships.
Up now going to be Sam Folsom representing the barn. Quick up and over the rock scramble. Big bounce up. Couple of moves. Not a full-on dismount. Needed a little bit more juice on the toss. Third ring in hand to be sure about it this time. Swinging around, looking for these next couple of bars and holds. Oh, again, the spin around here has been causing some troubles. All about how you attack this one. Because it's off angle, it makes it really tough to link. You have any off angle momentum, it's going to cause you to spin around. And Sam finishing up at 101.
Some tough results here on the men's side. Big mistakes causing a lot of problems. Well, Caleb Bergstrom had a phenomenal hybrid round. Got to put it together here in the speed, and he might all but clinch himself a spot in that burnout.
Well, Caleb's been really solid on his speed rounds. Ooh, a little bit of a slip there, but we're okay. Going to go for a parkour dismount, pillar move there. Can we link this toss across? Yes, we can, but the dismount down needs a little bit more juice. Striding through and climbing on up. A great run.
Puts him into first place, Strat.
What a move there. His speed rounds have been really solid this season. Showing some of that experience.
32.58, and if he holds that result or even something close to it, he's probably clinched a spot in the finals.
Josiah Papel coming through right now, looking for some big moves down and hold on tight. Nice job. Big swings here built up. Looking for the bounce around. Lachey on through. Can we get the dismount? No, needs one more backswing. Sub 30-second time on this course might be challenging. 32.4, another first place. They are just
sorry, Caleb.
You're dialing it in, man.
It was short-lived for Bergstrom, sitting at the top of the leaderboard on speed. Josiah, great run there. He really needed that. He was 11th on hybrid.
All right, Nathaniel Hanvu representing USA Ninja Challenge and Movement Lab Ohio. Quick up and over. Big hop up, big reach out. Oh,
ooh,
my
good
gosh.
Adjustment.
Side of the block. Good approach here, across the bar, big pull. Ooh, right on the corner. Lincoln through, Hanvu. How does he do it? I don't know. Great run. He needed that at 35.
Fingertips on that trapeze bar. That was insane. The
What a
difference,
run.
it's just inches.
Cody Benaway, representing Ninja Mania out of Connecticut. Great scramble over. One of the taller athletes. Let's see how that can come into play here. Trying to find the moves without taking any extra swings. Dropping around.
Oh
Linking
boy.
this through. Can we get it? Yes, we can. Stomping on down and a great climb up. So that's going to be 35.26.
Yeah, it's a good result for him. And I love the way he's able to power through that throw off of the pill.
Yeah, just
as it's spinning away, just makes the move.
All right, Tom Alberti representing the Hamden Ninja Academy. Ready to go, up and over. Quick shimmies. Hold on tight, turn and burn, off to the side.
Gotta go back, I think. Oh, if he was able to save that.
Yeah, it was close. I mean, this is the thing, man. People are going to start taking these risks because they know they have to try to get as fast as they can. Ooh, full extension there. Wow, good adjustments to pick up the pace.
And a good modified backswing there as well.
Yeah, 42.6. Tom.
I mean, you shave those 5 seconds off of it for the reset penalty, and pretty respectable time there.
All right, Jared Boyd. Representing Obstacle Academy. Here we go. Double step off the trampoline.
I love that pull through there.
Strong moves early on. Let's see if we can keep that style going through the rest. One backswing here. Wants a lot of momentum going into the Tornado Alley. Scrambling over, backswing up to that first hold. Kicking through, setting the hips back as we land and grab and drop on down. Jared picking it up to the buzzer at 33.83. Great run. Punches Hunter as he runs on by. And Kevin Rodriguez representing Vitality Obstacle Fitness. A big fan of speed courses. Let's see what he's got planned here. Gets the out and around, no problem.
Oh, I love that move.
Okay, which way are we going?
Yes, Kev. Get out of there, get out of there. This is a little slower.
That climb up and drop down makes it a little trickier.
Can he link all of it? Oh, no, Kev!
The extension. You gotta have that full extension if you want to try to link it. And that's what he was going for. Still gonna get a decent time. 40.8.
Still a really good time despite the fail.
Oh, gonna slide down on his shoes.
Oh, it'll come down to burnout for Kevin then.
Asa Reynolds representing the Jungle Gym. We're cruising right along, folks. Quick little low step off the trampoline. No need to take a big bounce if you don't need to. And around the corners we go. Single step trampoline once again. A little bit of hung up on the last two rings. Round we go onto the pillar. See which way we want to take this jump. Big jump to the corner
yes,
piece.
Asa! I love that.
We get that kick out. It is going to be a quick time to Ganj.
I
Oy.
absolutely love the cat off the truss there.
Yeah, that seems to be the big divide. Taking a slide down legitly. 32.8 on the speed round. Zach Keenan on the move, representing Strive Ninja Fitness. Keeping on through, hold on tight, little squirrely there coming out of the gate. 2 rings, 3 rings. Looking for all the things. Good stuff so far. Going around the pillar, big jump up, and swing on down. Going for a couple extra moves here to be sure about it. Excellent job in taking the corner. Sub 40 seconds, 36.7 for Zach Keenan. Caden Lebsack standing by, representing Ninja Intensity and the Bucket of Chalk crew. Single step cross.
Yeah, Caden with a 4th place on hybrid just needs a decent speed here. Doesn't need to be first. You'd expect Caden to make up for it in the burnout.
He's had some good speed rounds in the past. Know how to power through obstacles. Ooh, taking a couple swings there to be safe. But this part right here, good control.
Caden
Salvages it.
gotta go here.
Doesn't get spun out. Good lunge across and climb up perfection there at 42.5. Noah Munir standing by. Representing Vitality Obstacle Fitness. And we're off. Shimmy up, shimmy over. Dropping down. Full extension's gonna have to pull back. A little hung up. Dropping down, good transitions across the railings. Backswing here. Needed for that distance to be covered. Okay, barely holding on by his fingertips. And Noah, even with the backswing, still gets a sub 40 second time at 39.5. Jay Lewis, Jay Lachey. See what you got here. Representing Obstacle Ninja Academy. Into the wall we go. Up and over, gets the first few moves. Locked in, good extension here.
I would have liked to see him link off of that.
Tough, man, tough to dial it in just right, but here we go, trying to find the rhythm again. Opting to go up and kick through right on the corner. Hold on tight, there's the link we need. As we stride up that warp wall to finish things out at 35.7.
Yeah, 10th on speed there. Tyler Smith, your first place athlete coming into this round. And Tyler could really clinch himself a spot in the finals with a strong run here.
Well, here we go. The technician clocking in. Representing the barn crew. Dropping down and around. Tic-tac off that last step into the series of rings. 2 rings, that's all it needs, but he falls off to the side. What's it going to be? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on you. Swing it around here. Not sure if we can get another first place finish at this rate, but he's still going to put on a good effort here. Finding his swing tech. Sub 40-second time still within grasp, and there we go, 37.49, 14 in speed right now.
Yeah, that fail hurt him a lot. Well, 2 years ago, one of our most exciting speed runs we've ever had happened here at Rock Solid by this man, Kai Beckstrand. He's got a lot of power. He's extremely fast.
Kai representing the grip out of Utah. Well known for his speed and a lot of different racing formats. One ring is all we need. There we go. We're going to find the skips right away.
Power strat. Power.
Finding that way around the pillar. Watch out, crowd. Don't get landed on. Kai needs the backswing. Still looking for a really fast time here. What's it going to be? 33.6, taking 6th place right now. And Luke tagging out the big bro. Up and over, off the trampoline. Let's see if we can find any kind of similar shortcuts.
Yeah, it's tough, too, because they're going back-to-back. There's not really a lot of time to chat with each other or strategize at all.
No.
So that is a little bit tough.
Still putting together a really good run here. Full extension there off of the trapeze, into the laches, through, and up and into the buzzer. 32.6, 3rd place for Luke.
3rd place speed run. That is so impressive.
All right, another athlete coming out of Ninja Intensity, Jake McClintock. Jake on the move.
Well, Jake claimed not to be a speed athlete at Obstacle Academy, but the way that he moves is very quick and efficient.
2 rings there. Swinging through. Going around the pillar instead. Taking a backswing to be sure about it. And it pays out. Quick swoop through. 34 flat for Jake. And here we go.
Phil Folsom, his defending champion, back against the wall here. He was 26th in the hybrid round after a shocking fall.
High pressure. Closing things out, it's going to be Jackson Erdos coming out of the Gravity Forge. Jackson on the move. Up and over. Striding across. Taking that back swing. Nicely done. Able to scramble to the top of the ball boxes before stepping down. Out and around we go, dropping in. Floating up and in, throwing around the corner. Going to have to take a back swing on this one. And striding up, and it's going to be 32.8. Excellent run from Jackson Erdos.
Yeah, it's going to put him in his 2nd place overall. Not too shabby. Caleb Bergstrom holding on to that top spot. Let's go, Papa Bergie.
Yeah, baby, doing it for the adults. He's the elder statesman of the group at around, I want to say he was coming up on late 20s.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. We'll pull up our men's leaderboard here in a second. Here's a last look at the women's leaderboard before we switch it over.
Well, some exciting runs out there in the speed round. Always a tough one. Try to go at maximum pace. Caleb Bergstrom still leading the top of the leaderboard. Jackson nipping at his heels. Josiah Papel shoots up to third place after a really strong first place finish in the speed round. Look at your top few athletes. Top 14 right now. Looking for the top 15. We got in 15th place right off the screen there. Aaron Majacomo sitting in 15th place right now. So we got one final run to go, folks, to burnout. So we'll be taking another breather. We're going to be taking a...
So I think it looks like about 6 p.m. for the burnout to start. So about 25 minutes or so. We're going to get our cameras moved around, get the burnout courses set up, and the athletes are going to take their walkthrough. But congratulations so far to all of our athletes. Here's a final look at the leaderboard presented by Bucket of Chalk. We're going to take a quick word from our sponsors and a huge thank you to our Patreon supporters. We are going to shut down this stream and pull up a burnout stream. So head on over to our YouTube page and click on the burnout stream. That is coming up in just a little bit.
Thanks, everybody. Check you back in a little while.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough, or fast, or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
Head on over to ninjasportnetwork.com and click the store link in the header to check out our newly revamped store. We've got all kinds of great products, t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, blankets. They're a big hit. The holidays are coming up, just saying. Also, I have a baby to feed, so please buy something. NSC merchandise available now on our store.
Yo, what's up? It's Electric Enzo, and I'm here to tell you guys why you should subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you love Ninja Warrior, you will absolutely love the Electric Enzo YouTube. I post new Ninja Warrior themed videos every week, along with a new short every single day. These videos span from Ninja Warrior game shows, to challenges with Ninja Warrior champions, to learning new skills and flips. This channel is built for the Ninja Warrior superfan of all ages, so go hit subscribe today for some electric content.
Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Ninja Master, because scoring your competition shouldn't be an obstacle. It's a Libre Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, helping children and families in need. Consider donating today. Biagi Bros, a full-service logistics company with 3PL and supply chain solutions nationwide. Silent Ninja, custom ninja holds for your gym or backyard. Remember, the K is silent. DGS Ninja, the obstacle supplier with product lines designed by some of the best ninjas in the world. Ocean Needs Everyone, the nonprofit organization dedicated to helping save our oceans. Olo, the shoe company striving to make the best footwear for the biggest movement sports. Check out their Sapien X shoes in adult and kid sizes. Barbados Ninja Throwdown. Check out one of the most unique competitions in one of the most beautiful locations. Coming August 2025. Slap Chalks, always within reach, no sweat. Check out their new Obsidian Pro line. And Bucket of Chalk, our official chalk sponsor. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.
The secret factory in an unknown corner of the world. Bucket of Chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
Joseph, I need chalk. You don't need chalk. You need slab chalks. Don't forget your chalk balls. Wow, just slap your chalk pockets and go. Seriously, you only have a few seconds.
But what about me?
I got you.
Whoa! Thanks to Slap Chalks, I was able to save time on the course.
Just use code NSC20 at slapchalks.com at checkout, and you too can save $20.
By the way, how'd you do that trick earlier?
Magic.
That's pretty cool. Wait, I'm you.
And you're me.
The Rock Solid Warrior Coach Training video series will equip you to teach and demonstrate the fundamental skills needed to be a successful ninja coach. While the full coach training program includes interactive clinical evaluations and lessons, you can now access over 40 coach training videos on Vimeo. To learn more about the Rock Solid Coach Training program and to access the video series, scan the QR code or go to rocksolidwarrior.com.
Gavin Shields. Mr. Gavin. Let's see what Gavin has in store for us. 4 years of experience and churning out the athletes, man, left and right. Up and into it, and almost chalking up. Can we get this in one swing? My goodness, Gavin, and just like that, folks, Gavin locking it in. Gavin on the official time at the end. Swanson's out there with everything in hand there. Big reach here. What's it going to be? Gavin, sub 20 seconds to this point alone. Please take a still incredible time.
Amazing. His speed time was good, and now it's up to the burnout.
Oh. So now this is where the bars will spin. See, he's trying to force it down onto one side. Gavin. Can we get a burnout clear here today? Hold on tight. And now the moment of truth. Can he catch on to this next drop? There it is. Just needs the dismount. And Gavin Shields. What a run.
So our champion for the 11U male division. How you feeling?
Pretty good. That course was tiring, I have to say.
Gavin Shields!
Sorry, I got